Hello, my friends. Civilai Kunabut here, Merced, California. First of all, what I want to do is actually thank you for taking a serious look at some information that can literally change your life. I also want to thank the person who introduced you to the information because they thought enough about you, cared enough about you, and it's simply that's what we want to do, guys. All right, so before I go into the business overview, what I wanted to share with you is just a couple key reasons why I decided to partner up with Valentus, and I'm sure the person who introduced it to you can agree. All right, so one of the key reasons is leadership. Dave Jordan has a lot of experience. Company's been growing over 1,000% in the last 24 months. So we know what we're doing. We're not changing anybody's habits. We're keeping it as simple and easy as possible by helping people embrace the wealth creation portion of this business, because we're not changing what products people consume, how they live their life, all that good stuff. People in the health and wellness are always looking to lose weight, get healthy. So we have a viable product that works. It's no longer on trial. Again, over the last 24 months, 1,000% in growth, went from a couple $100,000 to 4+ millions, right? So with that said, I'm not going to go into too much detail except for, just those key reasons. Oh, and the system. Okay, the system is amazing. Chances are the person who introduced you to this information already put you in the system, or you went to a website and put your information in the system, right? A lot of times when you're trying to share some information with people, the hardest part is trying to figure out and learn, educate yourself about the products and everything. Well, with this company, you're the messenger. You're not the message, right? You don't have to learn the ingredients of the products. You don't have to learn how to get paid. You don't have to learn none of that stuff. All those resources already developed for you. We have videos, we have websites, we have everything's already created for you, and it's coded to you. You get your own website, and anybody you refer to their website, if they purchase any products, if they want to get healthy, lose weight, anything like that, you'll benefit from it. So with that said, what I want to do is introduce you to a top producer with the company. His name is Paul Moore, and he's doing some big things going, a lot of great things going on right now with the company. We're global, using an e-commerce platform, and we're in the UK. You're gonna hear a couple leaders from the UK. We're in Canada, of course, United States, but we're all around the world, guys. And I'm just so happy and blessed to be able to partner up with such an amazing leader like Paul Moore. So continue to watch this video. He's going to go over the timing, the company, and go in detail what it is that we have available to you. Hopefully you can catch the vision and be as excited as I am, and see how you can be able to create an empire and a legacy for yourself, your family, and really change a lot of people's lives. So again, thank you for taking the time out of your day to take a look at the information. And also, please thank the person who invited you over. All right, I'll see you on Insight.
My name is Paul Moore, and I've been online for a while, and if you follow my stuff online, you may recognize me as Big Paulie. That's just kind of what I go by online, my emails and marketing and websites and things like that. And it's been an interesting ride considering where I've been and where I am now. But the point of this hangout today is just to answer one question. Is it possible? Can everybody see my screen?
I can see it.
Great. The question is it possible? Is it possible to get an extra 200 to 400 euros a month? Do you think that's possible? Notice the word extra. Do you think that's possible, Lewis?
I know it is.
Okay. What about an extra 200 to 400 euros a week? Is that possible?
I definitely think that's possible.
Do you think that you can make an extra 200 to 400 euros a day? Is that possible? Not only is that possible, we have people that are doing it. Now, maybe not in euros, not just yet, but we are making that every day in U.S., right, Rick?
Absolutely, because of the compensation plan. It's very generous.
Very generous. Like I said, I'm Paul Moore. I started in home business back in 2007. I wanted to get out of corporate America. Sold millions of dollars of products online. I've sold for many companies. Didn't have to have my name on it for me to make that commission, which is awesome. And I was one of the top earners in the last 2 companies I promoted. Okay, and you can consider me your coach on this team, Valentus. Rick, would you say that we're one of the fastest growing teams in the company right now?
I would say we are the fastest growing team.
Thing about that is the team that you are working with now, the team that you are reviewing now, is the team of winners, and there is no better team that you can join in Valentus at this point in time, okay? With people like Lewis, people like Rick Geralds, Mayan Roller, Chris Lamont, we are the cream of the crop, and if you're going to join a team of Valentus, this is the one that you want to join. So do you ever want to be at the right place at the right time? The right place at the right time. What does that mean? In real estate, they say it's location, location, location. If you purchase a piece of land that you know is going to be rezoned for turn it from residential to commercial, you can turn around and sell that land for millions. Well, in direct marketing, it's timing, timing, timing. The timing of the launch of a new product. Our Valentus Slim Roast Coffee just got launched in April, and it is an amazing, amazing product. Ask anybody who's ever tried it and just look at the smile on their face. Where the company is in the sales cycle. If you understand anything about business, understand this. The growth of a business happens in cycles, okay? When you get in early with a sales cycle, you ride that wave up to millions and millions of dollars. Now, you realize that Apple is now one of the largest companies in the world. Imagine if you were to ride that wave up for the last 10 years. Just imagine how much money and how much opportunity you'd have open to you if you would just get involved early in a company's sales cycle, okay? And that's just one example. When a company starts to get traction, you're going to see a lot of momentum, you're going to see a lot of noise, you're going to see more marketing, you're going to see more people getting excited and getting involved. That's when you want to get in. You don't want to join a direct marketing business when the hype is already out there, when they've already got 50,000 people or more in their company, because that means that they are going to start plateauing soon, and it's going to make it harder for you and your business to really get the big commissions that we're all looking for. Specifically, if you want to join a company, you want to join a company early enough to where you can secure a position near the company that you can get involved with the leadership, because when they already have teams of 10, 20,000, they're kind of hard to reach. You also want to time it right. Let's talk about Valentus. Timing. Right now, in the past 90 days, we've seen such explosive growth, and we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Before we started this call, we were discussing, why we don't have a large team as we want in the UK. Well, that's because nobody has heard of this. Nobody knows how powerful that Valentus is. Nobody has even seen the product line yet. What that means is opportunity. The gentleman over there on the lower left, Mr. Rick Geralds out of Texas, is my enroller's enroller. He is a double diamond in the business, and he is providing the leadership to our team that's going to take us to $5, 10, 15, maybe even $20 million a month in sales. I'm excited about this company. Just in my past 90 days of being involved, I've seen the growth in my business. We've opened up 3 new countries in my business, and it's just exploding. Now is the time to get involved. So let's talk about who we are. Valentus, they chose that logo, they chose that name for the company because it makes sense. If you want to live a prevailing and strong life, you want to live healthy. You want to have access to products and services that are going to put health in your body and wealth in your pocket. And right now is the best timing to join a company that is about to begin the explosive part of their sales cycle. Their flagship product is a weight management coffee. This company has combined a $200 billion industry in weight loss just in the U.S. alone, since there's so many Americans that are overweight, along with the #1 traded commodity, or the #1 drink beverage, second only to water, in the world. It's a weight loss coffee. Every person that I mention this to, their ears perk up. A weight loss coffee, a weight management coffee, what's that? So I hand them a sample, and 9 out of 10 times they always come back and say, how can I get more? The product is that good. My personal experience with this product, 6.5 pounds in less than a week, and I wasn't trying to lose weight. I was still eating pizza and hamburgers, and we just came through Memorial Day, and so in the U.S. we like to cook out, which means a lot of steaks and chicken and heavy foods and cheese and ice cream and pies, and I ate a lot of that stuff, still down 6 pounds. All I was doing was adding a cup of this Slim Roast coffee in the morning. That's all I did. No exercise, no anything. Now, I can't say that you're going to have those same results, but studies have shown that this product works for over 95% of everybody who uses it. So if you can imagine taking a product that works for 98% of the people out there and say, ask them a question, you want to lose some weight? Do you like coffee? Well, sure. Hand them a sample, and within 24 to 72 hours, they're down a couple of pounds. They feel good. The coffee is a good tasting coffee. That's a guaranteed sale. That's the level of power in this product. They have 3 other products that all work. They have a healthy energy drink, and that's for all the people that drink Red Bull, Monster, those drinks that have a lot of chemicals and a lot of sugar in it. Being in corporate America, we experiencing this thing called the 3 o'clock crash. What that means is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, about 2 hours after lunch, people's blood sugar tends to drop. They start to get sluggish. They feel tired. And so what do? They go grab a cup of coffee, they go grab a candy bar, or they grab an energy drink to get their energy up, their blood sugar up, so they can finish the day and get home. That's something I've experienced for over 20 years in corporate America, and let me tell you, it's not healthy. It is not a healthy way to live. Well, the Valentus energy product is low sugar, there's no chemicals in it, and it's kosher. So I can take a stick of that, dump it in a bottle of water, and feel great all the way till 8, 9 o'clock at night. It has an immune booster, the Prevail Immune product, and also they have a weight management fruit drink that works. I've gotten some testimonials from people that I've sold this product to, and they are actually feeling the effects of this product after 1 cup or after 1 energy drink. You know, within 10 minutes, they can tell you exactly how much they like the product. This isn't something that you have to take over and over again for 30 days and then you should see a result. People are seeing results immediately. Did you know that there are 800 billion cups of coffee consumed worldwide? That's a lot. Can you imagine if you just got a tenth of 1% of that market to drink your product? Do you realize how wealthy you'd be? It's the second largest commodity after oil traded. And we all know how big oil is. $200 billion for weight loss. That's a big, big industry. So that means that there's consumers there, there's buyers there, there's money there. All we have to do is introduce our weight management coffee to that industry, and it's going to make you very, very rich. So how do you get involved? Well, the Valentus program is simple. It's inexpensive. And I can say that because the last program I was in, it was over $5,000–6,000 to join. This program pays every Friday, and the money shows up on your card every week. You need to join as a Ruby. Why? When you join as a Ruby at $4.99, you qualify to earn $200 per Ruby pack that you. The beautiful part about that is that's paid to you weekly, and that's how you get to your 200 euros a week to 200 euros a day. Plus, you qualify for the $100 legacy bonus. Let me explain to you something about this legacy bonus. The biggest incomes in this industry have all come from compensation plans that have incorporated a bonus of this nature. Let me give you another term for legacy bonus, a coded bonus. What that means is that when you have a team that's built, any activity in that code and your team pays this $100 straight to you, unlimited levels. This can come from anywhere in the world. We're talking to the UK now. We have a team in Vietnam that's growing. I have people in the States. There's some people coming online in Canada. Imagine if they build their teams and they're making money. This $100 is flowing all around the world. These $100 bills are flowing to me here in Memphis, Tennessee, in the United States. We want the same thing for you. We want those $100 bills flowing all around the world, flowing to you into the UK. Plus, you'll get more leads. We do private company co-ops. For my team, the people I'm working with, Lewis's team, we're going to be giving some leads there. We're only going to open that up for people that join as Ruby. And plus, you'll get 16 boxes of product to have lots of samples on hand. If someone was to give you a cigarette shop that's making $1 million a year in business, would you own it? Well, of course, it's business. So you don't have to become a smoker to own a cigarette shop and make money. Some people say, but I don't drink coffee, or I don't need to lose weight. Doesn't matter. There are millions and millions and millions of people around the world that do. that's your business. So you need lots of samples on hand, 16 boxes with the Ruby pack, to hand this out. And plus, people will do what you do in this business, so you have to lead by example. What I want to do is give a quick 5 minutes to Lewis and have him come out and explain to us exactly why he's joined Valentus and joined this team. Lewis, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Perfect. Well, some of you might know me as well from online marketing, and the reason why I literally jumped on the wagon as soon as I was told about Valentus was, first of all, because I love coffee. I personally do love coffee. So I don't really need to lose any weight, to be honest with you. But, you know, I said, coffee, okay. I got a free sample, let me try it. And the coffee actually tasted amazing. It's one of the best coffees I personally have tasted, better than Starbucks. But once I was having this coffee, I realized that I actually lost 4 kilos in less than a week. And that really surprised me, because it wasn't even my intention, like you said, to lose weight. As soon as I started taking it, and I was starting to lose this weight and started to feel better about myself as well, what I realized that it was giving me a lot of focus. Like, I could do stuff that before I wasn't. I used to get easily distracted. Some of you might know I'm a bit ADHD every now and then. So I noticed that this coffee gave me really great focus. So once I actually felt how good the product is, I felt like I should promote the product. And at first I didn't take it as seriously, because that was like just another product. But once you use it, and then once you start seeing how the compensation plan works, and being a startup, if you will, I'm like, I really need to take this serious now. It's an amazing opportunity. And jumping in now, at this point in time, it's a unique opportunity. These kind of opportunities only come once in a lifetime. So if you ask me why I joined, at first it was just out of curiosity. I was just, dipping my foot in, as they say. But now that I've used the product and I've seen the potential and the success stories of people who are literally making a lot of money, and people that are losing weight, people who stopped buying, crappy and shitty energy drinks that make them feel tired or make them feel sick. Personally, this company has it all. It has an all-round solution for many people, for if people want to lose weight, if people want to get more energy, if people want good tasting coffee, if people want to make money. Valentus just has it all. So that's the reason why I practically, jumped in the time I did, and I'm really glad I have. Back to you.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Lewis, and I appreciate you. I know exactly where you're going to take your team. I know you're going to pretty much own the UK market, and I strongly recommend the people that are taking a look at this program, the link that Lewis has shared with you, go through that information and make a very strong decision to join Lewis on this team, because like he said, this is a startup. We are in the beginning phases of this business, and we are going to simply just explode around the world. So it's about timing. Get a position early, because you will want to have that position where it's a $100,000 position, or you can wait a year or two and have someone that bring it to you and say, oh, this company already has 100,000 people in it, and guess what? You could have been on top of all of that. Speaking of on top, I want to invite Rick Geralds out to come on the call and just share with us his vision for his team. Like he mentioned, we are the fastest growing team in Valentus, and he's at the head of it all. He is going to be literally driving us to that $5, $10, $20 million a month. So Rick, come out and give us your vision.
Okay, good. Hey, Lewis, that's a great picture of you there. Is that you and your wife?
That's right.
You look like you're Hollywood, Lewis. You should have been an actor.
Maybe in the next few years,
You never know. I have a similar testimonial as Lewis does. Well, I mean, my whole thing is, about 4 or 5 years ago, Dave Jordan, who's the CEO, and Corey Johnson and myself, we were in another company, and we brought that company from 200,000 a month to 3.8 million a month in 12 months. And we did it without any internet recruiting. It was all word of mouth. I mean, this was back in 2005. Even 10 years ago, people were not using a lot of the internet systems that are going on now, or the social sites. Really, I mean, I didn't even join Facebook until 2008, so I was probably behind the curve a little bit. But I got involved with I put the bug in Dave's ear to start this company back in 2009, and we basically went our separate ways. And about 3 years later, which would have been about 2012, Dave had asked me if I was going to start a company, what product would I start with? And I said energy, of course, because in the last 12 years, I had seen all my associates become extremely wealthy in energy, juice, and coffee companies. So we started off with the energy. We did like $200,000 our first month in the business here. But we realized after about 6 or 7 months that the comp plan wasn't going to do the job, so we enhanced the comp plan. About 6 or 7 of us got together and really enhanced it, made it better. And then a month later, we introduced the weight loss coffee. So those two combinations is what really is taking this company by storm, and what is really going to take this company to about 10 million a month, I believe. Without any other product, I believe that this weight loss coffee is going to go throughout the world and make a lot of new millionaires in network marketing because of the timing aspect of it. People like Lewis and me and Polly, we get in Steven, and we get to get involved in the beginning and be a part of something that's going to go long term that's already exploding. I mean, the company's debt free. There's no debt with this company. There is nowhere but up in volume and sales with this company. I just sent somebody a list. There's about 7 or 8 countries. We'll ship to any country, but we're actually open in 7 or 8 right now. We're shipping to those countries and looking to register in 4 or 5 of those countries already. And warehouse, like Canada, Calgary is one place. The UK was the suggestion I had heard, and then I heard tonight from Paul, Germany, and then also New Zealand, because they can ship to Australia from down there as well. So, but and then the Philippines, which I'm getting a group going over there. So I mean, this company, when you look at timing and positioning, we're the pioneers. We're going to be the ones that 5-6 years from now are making 100 to 400,000 a month, because we got the chance to get in and get those players that are out there that are still looking for a home, or maybe in 4 years they may want to leave their current home. But we're going to be the ones that are the pioneers, and we're going to be the ones to make the $400,000 a month. I didn't want to join some of these other companies that are 60, 70 million a month in volume. That's just the absolute wrong time to join a company, just because of the timing aspect of it. When everybody I know already knows about some of those other companies, well, nobody has heard about Valentus, and yet we're a debt-free company with probably the hottest sizzle weight loss coffee product in the world right now, and we are truly exploding. And if somebody were to understand just how much excitement is going on and what is really happening, not only are we growing by 30% a month the last few months, but if you listen to the last 3 to 4 or even 10 business overview calls on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, you're going to hear nothing but genuine excitement. People are really excited about this company because of this weight loss coffee. My testimonial is similar to Lewis in the sense that I really didn't need to lose weight, but the thing is, I lost 7 pounds in 5 days, which told me I did have fat. I had fat to burn. I was only like 187 at the time, and I ended up dropping down to 180. And my daughter told me, "Hey, Dad, your six-pack is showing." your abdominal muscles. And I'm like, what? I said, I don't even work those out anymore hardly. She goes, no, really, you've leaned out. And so literally in 5 days, that product, that weight loss coffee, drinking 1 stick a day, and then on one of the days I drank 2, I lost 7 pounds of what I would consider to be fat in 5 days. And it leaned me out like nothing in 30 years of doing nutrition and supplements and weight loss and diet. And how many people I have worked with personally, probably some 1,000 people over that the last 27, 30 years. Nothing's ever worked on me like this particular product. And nothing was more simpler to drink. I didn't have to go to Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers and go buy a bunch of frozen foods and change my entire lifestyle. All I did was do what I do every day at Starbucks, drink coffee. I used to drink their dark roast coffee, straight black, iced. And when I got onto this slim roast, the dark Italian roast, at first I had to get used to the taste a little bit. But the next day I liked it even more, and the next day I loved it because I started realizing the really good aftertaste that the dark Italian roast leaves in your mouth, and I loved that. I didn't want to eat for several hours afterwards. Let me tell you something. Our coffee tastes better than their coffee. Their coffee does not leave a good aftertaste in my mouth. The straight, and theirs is actually a dark roast too. There's the story. The vision is, if you're, listening, you've got a chance to be the first people in the UK, the first people in Europe, the first people all over Europe, Western, Eastern, all over the globe. You've got a chance to tell everybody first to get these people pre-enrolled, even if they're in other companies right now, get them pre-enrolled in position and keep them informed and keep them excited. And at some point over the next 2 to 5 years, those players are going to be coming over here. We are already getting players from 2 other coffee companies that made, one of the coffee companies got 15 people in the top 500 of all money earners in network marketing today globally are from that other coffee company. And many people are leaving that coffee company right now because they don't have what we have. They didn't even start out like what we have. And look at the success that they had. We are duplicating success in this company, but yet we're doing it better. We're launching in a better position than even those companies launched. We have what I consider the best weight loss coffee in the world right now, and we've got a very lucrative comp plan, and it's a very simple business. It's, do you drink coffee? About 9 out of 10 say yes. Do you want to lose some weight? 9 out of 10 say yes. You've got 2 yeses. Well, let me ask you something. What would you think about a company that just launched a weight loss coffee? 2 of the largest industries in the world. And that makes our product one of the most highly consumable products ever to be made in the world. It's simple, it's fun, and it's lucrative. You got to look at the vision here. We don't want to be the small fish in a giant pond at another company that's already doing 60, 70 million a month. We want to be the ones that are here 6 years from now when this company is doing 50, 60 million a month. Even if it's doing 20 million a month, most of us are going to be multi-millionaires if we stay together and work together and hold on to that vision, because the company's not going anywhere. Corey and Dave and I, we want a 15 to 20-year run. We want to retire with Valentus. This is our last deal. So you guys have all got a chance to really make this happen for you and your lives, and in 5-10 years you might actually just be retired. So that's the vision. I mean, that's where this company's going. You send people to the testimonial tab, they read 5 or 10 of them, and they want to buy a box. They buy a box, they get results the first day and the first few days, because they'll have the appetite suppressant the first day. And then they're going to want to upgrade to Ruby because they want to do the business, because their belief equals their confidence equals them committing to the business. So when you have a product that affects people like this, very easy to get people who want to commit to the business. This weight loss coffee is the #1 warm market product out there. If you build this business right, you may not ever have to sign up in a lead program, because it only takes 4 people to reach the very top of this compensation plan. So you go out and find your 4 and help those 4 get 4 and help those 4 get 4 and chase that all the way to China, literally. And you will develop a $10,000 per week business because of this particular product and compensation plan. So we're going to the top, guys. You guys are you're the pioneers of the UK right now. You're the pioneers of the world. So all you have to do is go to work, get on the phone, and talk to a whole bunch of good people who love coffee and want to lose weight. And when they get results like we all did, they're going to want to build a business, and it's going to explode. You know, it's going to explode, guys. I'm telling you right now, this company is going to absolutely explode. And you need to get on the social sites, get in your cellular phone contact list. You need to get the samples out to everybody you know and get them on these. You can send that to people and say, listen to this. It is genuine excitement. So we've just got so many good things happening here, guys. I was in a company for 7-8 years, and they didn't have anything like what this company has in the first 10 months. I went from emerald to diamond to double diamond, literally in 30 days. And I will be triple diamond here in the next week or 2. I have built my 2 legs off people I know, warm market. I built these 2 legs. Paul is a leader, and he's in with the right people. Chris Lamont has the fastest growing 2 legs in the company. And my goal is to help Chris become diamond. Why? Because then I would be a triple diamond. So Chris has got the fastest growing legs in organization, and you guys are a part of Chris. And Chris is going to be big in this company, so you could say, yeah, I'm with one of the top 3 or 4 guys in Valentus over there in the States. And you guys get to diamond and double diamond and triple diamond, and shoot, when you're diamond, you start getting a $400 a month car bonus escrowed for you. Car bonus right now. We're doing it right over here. You guys are going to make it here. You just got to stick together. You got to hold on to the vision, and you got to get the exposure out there. And if you guys can do that, every one of you will be making $2,000 to $10,000 a week, and your lives will be changed.
I will say this. There's no better opportunity out there, and I've looked. I've been online for many years, and this is the closest thing I've found to the perfect opportunity in a long time. And like you said, a chance like this only happens once, maybe twice if you're lucky, in a lifetime. So get back with the person who invited you to take a look at this, ask for their link, get started. At the very least, get a pre-enroll position so you can take a look at the back office, so you can grab a spot and just experience what Valentus is offering everybody here.
I don't know any company out there that makes things that simple. I mean, seriously, it can't get any easier. But I'm sure they will figure, a way to make it even more simpler, because it's amazing, such innovation, really. I'm really blessed, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to launch this in the stratosphere.